Hey everybody, today I have another throwback and it's going to be a blaster box of 2003 Topps. 7 packs plus 1 extra pack, 12 cards per pack. Has autograph record breakers and other great inserts randomly inserted. So, let's see. Looks like... okay, yeah, so like 1 in 3,000 or so for the auto. So not super likely, but nonetheless should be kind of fun to break into it. I don't remember what this design looks like. I'm not sure if I had this design, so it's always fun to look at some of the throwback stuff. Although this was unexpected. Didn't realize that there was styrofoam in it. At least the cards are protected. So this is Series 1 from 2002, or 3 rather. Looks like the cards are labeled, can't really see it with the lighting, but $1.99 per pack. That's what the pack looks like. So let's just get into it. Oh yes, I do remember this design. Bobby Higginson, Rolando Araujo, Shane Halter, Wendell McGee, Scott Sullivan, Brian Giles. This one's around backwards. A Manny Ramirez All-Star insert. Hideki Arabu, Brian Lawrence, Aubrey Huff, Steve Carsey, and Jason LaRue. The gold writing has never been my favorite. It's not as egregious in this one as it is in a lot of ones where it's really hard to read. But Cesar Asturis, Paul LaDuca, Ray Adornias, Orlando Merced, Kyle Los, and then a Mark Pryor insert of some kind there. So that's kind of cool. Esteban Yan, Scott Hatterberg, Jose Vizcaíno, Trot Nixon, Javier Lopez, and Rafael Furcal. Yep, I was going to say, that must be at the beginning of Rafael Furcal's career. And it is his 3rd year. I really like opening these kind of throwback things because they are... I'm old enough to remember these, unlike stuff from the 80s. I don't know if you guys can really see this one on camera, but some of these, the gold is just not holding up very well. This is Marvin Bernard, Elmer Dessens, Vaughn Rodriguez, Mike Lamb, Mike Cameron, Eric Gagne, Carlos Baerga, Art Howe, John Holama, Fernando Vina, Tony La Russa, and Jason Giambi. Yeah, it's interesting to see how these old cards hold up. Some of them get stuck together. That's some sort of insert there. Aaron Boone, cool one because he's now obviously the Yankees manager. Jim Thome, Mike Lieberthal, Jerry Hairston Jr., Ishmael Valdez, a record breaker insert of Sean Green, 49 homers. And then league leaders NL runs, we have Sosa, Pujols, and Green. Todd Zeal, Pokey Reese, Joe Aranda, Danis Baez, and Bob Wickman. It's interesting how all of the base cards were landscape in that one. Didn't realize that they all would be. This is a interesting insert there. Move that one to the back. I don't know what the important inserts look like. So, Matt Morris, Chris Rietzma, Timo Perez, Jose Jimenez, Maglio Ordonez, Danny Graves, Fred McGriff, Tom Wilson, Adam Dunn, and an Own the Game insert from Miguel Tejada. It's pretty cool. Roberto Hernandez and Aaron Rowand. I remember when I was a kid having a lot of these base cards, but I don't really remember the inserts. So, not sure if I just didn't have very many of them, or they just weren't as memorable. No, I don't think it's an auto. Saw a little bit of a swoosh there, but I think it's just the design. Bruce Bochy when he was the Padres skipper. Jeff Cirillo, Andres Galarraga, Mike DeJean, Jason Jennings, Travis Driscoll, Shannon Stewart, Vladdy Daddy, Randy Wolf, Steve Trashel. I remember having this card. I don't know what it is about this card that sticks out, but I remember having many of them. Kerry Robinson, Brandon Duckworth. Oh, okay. And an E-Tops. I wonder if that is still even an active site. I doubt it, but it is one thick card. I was thinking maybe it was a jersey card or something because of how thick it was, but guess not. Checklist there in the back. Ramon Hernandez. These all going to be, so almost all landscape again. We have Bob Brenly, and then Todd Hundley, Derek Lowe, Jorge Posada. We have Gary Sheffield as a Brave, Tony Batista, and then postseason highlights, Angels and Giants, CC, Ellis Burks, Ricky Henderson as a Red Sox, and Brad Fulmer. Alright guys, we are down to the last pack. We'll see if this is the 1 in 3,000. Strongly doubt it, but it would be cool nonetheless. Benito Santiago, Phil Nevin, now the Yankees' third base coach. Marlon Anderson, Eddie Guerrero, Sammy Sosa, a Rafael Palmeiro record breakers, Davy Cruz, Tino Martinez, Tomokazu Oka, Brian Johnson, Kenny Rogers, and David Segoy. Alright guys, so that'll do it for this one. If you do like this kind of content, please give it a like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more in the future. Have a good one. Peace.